outside.
But the Igbo man has left that adage that says "Anesi no no adimma before apuwa n'ama." Now what we have just done is that "Anesi ni hero adimma before abata no no."
But we need to survive after the war.
Yes. We need to survive after the war. After the war, was Lagos the way it is? Was it not the Igbo people that came and built Lagos what Lagos is today? If that time after the war we remained back home and developed our home, Lagos would have come to us. But that was an opportunity for us to retrace our steps and build our home. But we did work. We told ourselves we are fools. When a man says his house is never good, outside will not also be comfortable for him. When you appreciate your home, outsiders will appreciate you.
Is that the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention?
No, because Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, like I still say, because they've seen the Nigerian government or Nigeria has seen that Igbos are sellouts. You talk of Ohaneze and Igbo. That is one people I don't want to hear about. They sit there, take money from government, and do government bidding. At this point, what happened to what's his name? This Yoruba activist, Sunday Igboho. Did the Oduduwa nation not stand behind him? Oduduwa nation stood behind him and told Buhari, you cannot arrest this guy. Oduduwa nation took him out of Nigeria. But Ohaneze stood against Nnamdi Kanu, and rather calling him names, even when he was fighting a just cause.
Okay, is it the same thing they are trying to do to Simon Ekpa also? They are also calling Simon Ekpa names. You understand?
Now, who are those calling that Simon? Who are those calling Simon Ekpa name? Is it not the same Ohaneze Igbo and the same Southeast governors that are calling him names? Why did the Southwest governors not call on the Igbo names? When Gani Adams came up with OPC, with all the nonsense he did, all the Southwest governors stood by him, and they gave him Onokakanfo of Yoruba land. With all the nonsense he did, they stood by him. But our governors our politicians will rather take a plate of porridge to sell out their own brother and reject their brother. That's why you see when you talk about the Biafran nation, they will tell you then why are they still doing election there? They will tell you if they want why is the governors still collecting allocation? They will tell you what has any of the governors or has any of the senators come out to speak in favor of the agitation for Biafra. But you heard when the period when Sunday Igboho spoke about the Oduduwa nation, you heard some of the Southwest politicians, including Tinubu, including Wale Soyinka, including Obasanjo, speaking in favor of the Oduduwa nation.
But you remember also that talking about ethnic nationalities, Yoruba doesn't have much ethnic nationalities like the Igbos, and the Igbos are saying it, because of some reasons, especially the maritime aspect of it, that the so-called Ejo and whatever is giving Igbos headache, trying to realize the Biafran content, and they need to be careful in how they are going to negotiate.
The point is this, my brother. The 5 southeastern states now. I'm holding the 5. I'm not going out first. I'm talking about the 5 eastern states. What is the politicians, the elites there? What are they? Have they ever stood for the Biafran nation? No. Let it be at least. Let it be that okay. Because the question will be that they will tell you, look at in the eastern state what is happening. Are they standing unit? The voice coming from the east, I will tell you for free, is 2 voices. We have the majority that says we want to go. We have the minority that says we want to stay. But that minority that says we want to stay, their voice is louder than the majority. Because they are the ones that go to government to collect money and then government to be fronting them. When there is need for an issue to be discussed in the outside world, the government will come and pick them, and then they will go and say, no, we don't want to go. These are riffraffs that are saying we want to go. So tell me, that is why I told you that we are the ones shooting ourselves by the leg with those idiots. Because when we hear these people talk, after they finish saying jargons out there, they will come back to us. We will still welcome them. They will be hearing, don't worry that he has repented, that he is coming out to support us. Not only just for the person to come in, listen, and get the plans that is going on, and go back to government and sell out. Somebody who had for once sold you out will continue to sell you. Somebody who for once has sold you out will continue to sell you. And that is one thing we should understand. So with or without them, if the Igbo people, the Igbo persons or people or youths want to get it right, those sold out should be held accountable for Nnamdi Kanu. If they have gone to, like I still say, I will say it, if the whole of Imo State youth come out today and hit the street, Operation Nnamdi Kanu must come out. And that all the southeastern politicians that have been selling out must be brought to book. No prison in Nigeria will house them all. No prison in Nigeria will house them all. The Nigerian government will have no option than to let go. Because when you pick people and there's no place for you to keep them, the next thing you have to do is you need to hearken to their voice.
Do you think that Igbo should arm themselves in Lagos? Because we're already in the month where Igbos have been threatened in Lagos. And Simon is saying that Igbos should arm themselves. What does that mean? Considering the fact that we can stand the test of time here, irrespective of whatever happens.
Now, see,
but Biafra has not come.
Now, Biafra hasn't come, yes, but you can make Biafra come. You can make Biafra come, and then you can also redirect Nigeria.
Okay.
Now I'm very, very optimistic about this. That we are not, I used to say, I keep saying, we are not ready to liberate ourselves. A man is threatening you. A man is telling you that you are an idiot, and you keep feeding a man. A man that is waging hands of war with you, and you're feeding the man. And you think the man will stop waging war against you. Igbos are feeding Nigeria. The more you keep feeding Nigeria, the more they will keep getting strength to fight you. So now, and how do you do this? I keep saying, go back home. Let Lagos become poor again. Let Ogun State become poor. Let Imo, let Anambra become rich.
With all the investment, they're going to go empty-handed and start afresh again.
You are not going to see. This is that's what they call systematic withdrawal. You begin to withdraw.
Are they not doing it, considering for what is happening in Enugu now?
Now, see how many of them are. What we are seeing happening in the east. We are seeing high life happening in the east. We've not seen industrialization. We're only seeing hotels being built in the east. There's no industrialization in the east. Do we not have Igbos who have industries? We have. So that is why I told you, that's what I'm saying. You're feeding a man, and the man is eating fat, and you that is even feeding him, you're eating poor and drying up. Why the man is growing fat? And then you're saying that the man is marginalizing you. You are the one that's an idiot yourself. What you need to do is cut that stream of food, and then Think well. I am toasting. I am dating a girl, and the lady keep making me dry, and I can't even feed. The next thing to do is realize yourself and say, oh, why am I here in this relationship? You cut that off, and then give yourself peace of mind. So the Igbos, I would say to a certain extent, we are not ready to give ourselves peace of mind. We want to remain under this frightening condition, whereby we are sleeping, we cannot close our eyes because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. Go to the bus parks and see how many Igbos that comes into Lagos every day. Why are they coming into Lagos? Because they are coming in search of greener pastures. But if these industrializations are there in the east, they will not come.
I think it's deliberate because we cannot see any federal government infrastructure that will, apart from the one we are seeing that is trying to do something in Abia State now, considering the factor that power, Igbos are entrepreneurs and industrialists by their DNA. Are you not seeing it that it's also a factor? People need to survive first, even while we are advocating for the restoration of Biafra.
Now, the point is this: I want to use the area market for instance. Have you ever heard that area market has been attacked? No, because the Yorubas cannot go there and attack it. I don't know if I'm making sense. Now, and then the people trading in that area market, are they making money or not? They are making money. Now, but the point is, because the major chunk of the importers, of the Igbo importers, they domicile here in Lagos.
There's no seaport in the Lagos.
Now, the question is, can we move it? We can. We can. Have we not been building roads for government in the east?
But the federal government will not allow you to develop such an infrastructure without them giving...
Now, you know why? You know why? Because the people who put in government as governors in the eastern states are, like I still say, they are cowardice. Because many of the roads that were constructed, many of the federal government roads constructed in Lagos, was it not Lagos state government that constructed those roads and get the money from federal government? Many of the roads built in Ogun State, federal roads built in, was it not the state governors that built it? What stops our state governors from turning the same path? What stops us from holding those governors accountable? Tomorrow we will still bring back Hope Uzodinma by fire by crook, and we'll still tell ourselves that federal government have, when we have the power to say no. It happened in Edo State. Adams Osomole was installed as a governor by the people of Edo State, as against the wish of the federal government. That's why I say, if the whole of youth in Imo State or in Anambra State take the street, there is no prison in Nigeria that will house all of them. The federal government or the government will hearken to their voice. Was it not when Obasanjo saw that he could not imprison all the youths in Edo State? He checked the same thing. He made the same calculation I gave you now, and he had to do what? Hearken to their voice by bringing Adams Osomole to power. We know the people we want. We know the people that can do the work for us. We can stand by them, rally around them in our side, and then they will give us what we want, and our states will be a better place to be.
You believe in Biafra?
100%.
Thank you. God bless.